Hi, my name is Celeste Madano. I am currently a Ph.D. student in the Environmental Toxicology department. I recently got my master's degree in forensic science, and I chose to continue my academic career to further enhance the research I've been working on. And today we are at the Department of Environmental Toxicology at Texas Tech University. I was inspired to pursue a degree in forensic science because I wanted to help make a change and give a voice to those who no longer had one. I chose Texas Tech University to further my educational career because I was intrigued by the type of research they were performing here, as well as the different faculty that they have in this department. I felt that they would be able to assist me and prepare me for my future.
My name is Dr. Paola Tiedemann. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Environmental Toxicology, also the academic program director for the Forensic Sciences program. The Forensic Science program prepares our students by providing not only theoretical concepts in the classroom, but also extending to practical applications in their research and internship opportunities. In the laboratory, those students that provide a forensic chemistry concentration are encountered with state-of-the-art instrumentation and facilities that allow them to provide research in this cutting-edge field. For those pursuing the forensic investigation concentration, the students are encountered with internships collaborating with state and local law enforcement agencies. The Texas Tech University Forensic Science program is unique among this nation's other competitive educational forensic program in that the Forensic Science program here at TTU merges the scientific with the field investigative aspect and techniques. So, as opposed to other programs that only focus on the natural sciences, our program emphasizes not only the laboratory applications, but also the necessary field operational capabilities to provide a working force that is ready for the demand of the forensic practice. So the field laboratory side of the forensic analytical chemistry and profiling laboratory entails the analysis of decomposition processes. To protect the students and faculty likewise from basically a biohazard or the contamination of obviously a putrefactive sample, we utilize a full PPE with a bodysuit to protect it from any blood or tissue that may be handled during the process of removing or putting them in the deposition site. Given that we do not use human cadavers, we utilize pigs as a human analog model to understand these variables in a dry, arid location such as Lubbock, Texas, here at Texas Tech University. Students take measurements such as pH and soil moisture of the ground in which the deposition is being taken place. We also monitor the carcass over periods of time. We use pigs because they're the closest animal in human anatomy, so it's a good model to evaluate. These pigs are placed in a cage system so that there's no scavenging, but allows the natural environment to interact with them. So it's a soil moisture meter, pH meters. We also measure distances across where we're going to put different carcasses in the ground, the deposition. So we're trying to evaluate basically the visual examination of how these animals decompose over time. These analyses take place on a daily observation period so that we can capture changes that sometimes occur overnight, sometimes once or twice a day maximum, and we take photographic as well as these various measurements to include the environmental conditions and just basically visual scoring of how fast that decomposition process is taking place.
My master's thesis research for the Forensic Science program involved analyzing the odor profiles of decomposition training aids for applications in the canine detection field. I focused on different stages of decomposition as well as different storage and handling techniques to identify the most effective way of storing these canine training aids. The community in this department, along with my peers, have been very supportive and helpful. I don't think I would have been able to come this far without them. Their support means everything to me, and I would also hope that I can provide the same support to them so that they can continue to succeed in their own endeavors. I would describe my faculty mentor as awesome. She always gives 110% to each and every one of her students, and her #1 goal is to help us grow as individuals and as researchers.
The most common career paths for our forensic science graduates include both laboratory and investigative appointments. For the forensic investigators, common careers include crime scene investigation, homicide investigations, as well as some of the law enforcement practical operations. For the forensic chemistry concentrations, these career paths include toxicologist, controlled substance, fingerprint analysis, and ballistic examinations. The intersection of forensic science with law enforcement, and public safety lies in the heart of the application of science into explaining the occurrence of events in these other disciplines. For example, forensic science explains the facts in any criminal investigation that is necessary for law enforcement to actually conduct a complete and thorough investigation, and then for lawyers and the court systems to understand the applications of the law based on factual evidence. Now it's a perfect time to pursue a career in forensic science. Sadly, crime is an ever-changing trend in our homeland security and border crisis. So a lot of the criminal activity ranges from not only local, but state and national. So our homeland security needs practitioners that are ready to withstand the critical threats that are encountering in our country and across the globe.